there guys, and welcome back to Harley's Happy Hour. Now today, it's business as usual, but it's a bit of a sad one today because I have actually run out of stuff to give away. I have given away lots of stuff over these past, I think 8 weeks now. I think it's been about 8 weeks, giving away so much stuff, and this is one of the last giveaways I'm going to be able to do with this batch. That's just with this batch. There's a big caveat there because I will be back, of course. But with this batch of stuff, with all the sample 2s, with the vault packs, this is the last one. So I'm going to announce the winners of this one and open up next week's draw, and then that's fini. C'est fini, unfortunately. But it's been a hell of a lot of fun. Francois, I can see you in there. He's like, "You want more? You want more?" Mate, if you've got some stuff to give away, I'm your man. I can give it away. That's not a problem whatsoever. But anyway, before we get into that, Francois, we shall just do the announcements very quickly. As you guys are well aware, I'm sure, that these go in a specific order. I like to do the announcements, do the giveaways, do the draws of last week, and then we shall get into the pack openings and see what basically we're going to be giving away next week. So, with that being said, let me find my mouse cursor, and there we go. So, more vault packs are on the way. Francois has announced that the Rise Vault Packs second batch sale is on the 26th of May. We have got more of the best packs I've ever opened. Honestly, the value in these packs, as you guys saw last week, no doubt I've seen last week, should I say, these were incredible. So a second batch of these ultra exclusive packs, 26th of May. Be there, Dark Screen Games. There's a link in the description for this video. You'll see. But the announcements for the current Kickstarter is they are finally shipping. They have been manufactured. They are going across. They're being shipped to the US, but they are finally shipping out of China. So it's all there, guys. It's created. The job is done. It's going to distributors. I think Francois has said that the estimated time for arrival will be roughly around about June, I think, for most people who've backed it. So it'll be with the distributors in America by the end of this month, so we can roughly assume that we're going to be getting our stuff in June. So exciting stuff, guys. I mean, there's so much stuff going on with this game. It's all coming out. We've got vault packs coming out again at the end of the month, so if you missed out on the last batch, get yourself some. They are incredible things. I mean, there's one just for you right now. We'll be opening one in a minute. Anyway, right, moving on swiftly. I'm sure you're all excited as I am to to go through these, announce some winners, because we also got the vault pack from last week, or VP3, because we had the Verse 2 ship out. But yeah, I'm so happy to be a part of this. And Francois, thank you so much, mate. It's been an absolute blast doing all this stuff. I've absolutely loved it. Pack number 1. Now, I ran out of sleeves halfway through sleeving these ones. They're arriving tomorrow, so I will be sleeving all of these giveaway packs, but here we go. So for pack number 1, you had Regression, we had Closure, we had Hard Skin, we had Holy Grenade, we had Grim Dance, we had Eternal Damnation, we had Glowing Protection, we had Master Chef, amazing pull, legendary card right there. We had Bilious Beast as our first holo. We had Bloody Coin as our rank 3 incantation uncommon holo, and finally we had Schizophrenia as our rare holo. So you guys know the drill by now. What I will do, put this down to her, and we shall bring out the notepad of doom, of destiny, should I say. Doom sounds, it's all negative, but destiny. Here we go. And as you can see in the bottom left on your thing, there's 36 entrants in this week's, and I shall get one number right now. Number 20. So who will you have at number 20? Mr. KR himself. KR, you lucky son of a gun. Number 1. KR has won the first pack. The sample 2 pack. Congratulations, brother. I'll write your name on it now. Get that done and dusted. KR. With a little love heart there for you, mate, because there's a lot of love there. There is. It's true. Right then, we'll let that go and dry. Let's put them over here. There you go. You dry over there. So, number 2. So, yeah, as you can see, I managed to sleeve one of the cards here. I was just waiting, because there's a bit of delay with the chat and when I'm talking, so I look over and I'm like, Yeah, okay, I was going to see in a second. Oh, there he is, yeah. Right, so as you can see here, I kind of got through and I ran out of sleeves. So, El Pollo, the chicken, works well with Juan. Here's our first one for number 2. We've got the core level up. Staple, everyone needs them. Great pull if you get it. We've got Bomb. We've got Hungry Like the Wolf. Always an amazing card. Love the artwork on that one. Catacombs, an incredible door. An incredible door. We've got a Door to Heaven, very much door themed. Winter Door, very much door themed. We've got Lazarus as a summoner. Lazarus, King of the Dead. King of the Undead, should I say. Right, then Hollows. We've got Skelebobs. We've got Earthquake. First time I've seen that hollow. And we've got Lazarus again as a glitter hollow. What a pull. What a pull. Absolutely fantastic there. So whoever's got number 2, you've got Lazarus in. You got Lazarus in stereo, baby. You got Lazarus in stereo. Let us bring the Pad of Destiny. Notepad of Destiny. Little theme song for you. And this one is number 34. Poison. Poison. Well done to you. You've got duo Lazaruses. Poison. Fantastic, mate. Congratulations. More than happy about that. Because I remember, I think in your comment you said that you had just missed out on like either numbers, either side of yours last time. So there you go. We'll put you over there as well. Number 3. Here we go. The pollo. That's right, Raph. That's right. Raphael. So this one, we've got restoration. We've got pacifism. We've got obscurantism. Obscurantism. Whatever. Regression. We've got portal, lovely door. We've got at your service. We've got allergies. We've got door of destiny, like the Pad of Destiny, kind of like the Pad of Destiny. We've got at your service as a hollow. We've got Lilith as a hollow. I mean, that is a stunning glitter hollow. Look at that, shines so bright, and a black hole as well. I mean, these two paired together. I mean, in the game, it can work if you really want. Select creature type. All creatures of any other type than one selected gain a -1 charge counter. Can work well with Lilith's bats, but they look paired. I mean, just from a visual aspect, so they can work well together as a game aspect, but they also work well from visions. So, anyway, number 3. There you go. You've got some lovely glitter hollows, and let us see. Pad of Destiny. The Pad of Destiny. Number 25. So this one is Frosty Ghost. My main man, Frosty Ghosts. He's actually a British-based bloke, so it's going to be really easy to ship to him. There you go. Congratulations, Frosty. More than happy to give you that one. Absolutely incredible. Frosty, jeez. Frosty Ghosts. There we are. All right, let that dry over there. That's quite a thick one, so that's going to take a little bit of a while to dry, I'd imagine. Number 4. So here we go. We have got the last of the sample 2 packs for this week. And then we move on to Vaulty Pack. I did manage to sleeve the Vault Pack as a matter of course, because, you know, you kind of have to. I mean, some of them are already sleeved via Francois anyway, so it's quite easy. Right, number 4. Enough of my waffle. Vacuum Cleaner from Hell. We've got Ravenous Imp. We've got Gravedigger. We've got Renewal Prophecy. We've got Shroud Prophecy. Very much prophecy driven. We've got Necromancer Skeleton, one of my favourites if you're working with Lazarus. Key of Light, very good key to have. You know, obviously you don't want a standard key, get a Key of Light. We've got Lilith, but not hollow, not glitter hollow. Still very pretty card, beautiful. I'm going to say then. Don't know how I do that. Go with the Flow as our hollow. That's pretty cool. I like that. That's really cool with all the hollow heads. We got the Weakness Prophecy, very much a prophecy based deck. And finally, we've got Showdown as our rare, which is awesome. You've got R182 and Zell. Fantastic. So, number 4. So, the 4th winner of this week, Pad of Destiny. And this one is number 11. Number 11, More Darian. Well done to you, sir. You have won pack number 4. Fantastic, mate, honestly. Congratulations. Great stuff there. More Darian. Well done to you, brother. That's a pack and a half. Right. This is it, guys. The Vault Pack from last week. I don't know if you remember, but these packs, when they came out, when they were released originally a few weeks ago, they were basically pieces of history. As you can see, I put some top loaders in as well. These things are absolute gold. For anyone who wasn't watching last week or hasn't watched last week's stream, just these things, 5 cards from the history of Rise. So some of the rarest cards in Rise's game history, anything, are here. So, again, the 26th of May, they're going back on sale. This is 1, and we'll be opening another 2 today. So we have Bounty Hunter. This one is from 2021, and it's an original sample. So this is before any of the texturing. As you can see on the other cards, there was like a texturing. You'll see on the ones I'm about to open for new sample 2s as well. There's a texture to them. This is before that, and it's before the gilt edges as well. So it is a white edge. So I don't think you can really see it. It's kind of focusing on that. But yes, that is from 2021. So that is pre-Patreon. Pre-Patreon. So Bounty Hunter, and you'll also notice that all of the abilities, these are usually centralized now, so they'll be sitting in the middle here. They're all offset to the left, which is not a thing anymore. But there you go. So you've got a Bounty Hunter from 2021. Let's put this down here. We've got a Healing Potion from the Patreon. This is Patreon number 27. So I think, I would be guessing, probably about April or May. Healing Potion Hollow, Glitter Hollow. A fantastic pull for anyone. Is again, you've got the Patreon P as well for its set piece. So again, anyone who doesn't know Patreon, when Francois and Darkstream Games were trying to gain a bit of hype towards the game, a bit of advertising, getting the name out there, they created a Patreon, and every month on the Patreon from March, I think it was March or February until August, they had a Patreon/prestige packs, basically showing some of the evolutions of the cards, giving you some special editions of the cards, pixel arts and stuff like that. This is one of those cards. So you've got a healing potion, a green healing potion, which they are usually red, and it is lovely hollow glitter hollow, should I say. This one is a sample 2 card. This is a collector's sample card, should I say. Yeah, collector's sample card. So again, much like the sample 2s we're opening at the moment, the collector's sample will just collector boxes that sent out. Experimental. Wanted to see the randomization, wanted to see the quality of the cards, wanted to see blah, blah, blah. Just basically samples to see how it goes out. This is the collector's version. So again, really, really rare. We move on to the amazing cards, the ones that are top loaded for a good reason. So this is a Kickstarter card, a Kickstarter test card. These have not been released at all, ever before. This is the first one. March to August, thank you, Raf. This is Isaac. If you've ever played The Binding of Isaac, a game, roguelike game, top-down shooter, quite disturbing in its theme about babies and abortions and using the baby's tears to take on all the mutated monsters. But a great and an absolutely fantastic game to play, very addictive, and this is its main protagonist. So this is the Kickstarter Summoner Isaac, not available in anything else apart from the Kickstarter packs when they arrive. This guy is incredible. So, as last week we were talking about these Dom points, that is a point of damage. I actually looked up Isaac since we've reworded him, and I've worked it out. It is just a damage point. So, but Isaac generates a rank 1 infinite incantation named Tear, which are obviously his Tear weapons. This card can sacrifice the Tear and give 1 damage point to a creature or door of your choice, and give water type to a target constant creature, so it can do buff and damage as well. You can fetch a creature's equipment and card from the library and attach this card to a creature on the battlefield. Great, son. During this turn, all water cards with this symbol have their basic effects and action results doubled. Huge power, instantly. And then finally, during this turn, Isaac gives 1 point of damage to all summoners, all creatures, and all doors in play. So if you're playing like a game where they're really close to the end, and you can just go, click your fingers, they're all dead. Plus it's all the doors and everything like that. Amazing. Isaac is that card. And then finally, so in every Bolt pack, regardless of anything else, there's different slots for each one, but in this particular one, in every single one, the last slot is a lenticular card. A lenticular card you'll see in a second. This is Olaf and Olia. So these are the Lennies. These are the ones, so the lenticulars means that you can tilt them and they change their picture. I'm sure we all had them as kids growing up and have seen them since. So the Lenny cards are a population 25 each. So any lenticular card that you pull There's only 25 in these vault packs, and potentially out there in the wild completely. This one is a T for test. So this is an Olaf and Olia test Lenny. Incredibly valuable card. The tests. So with that massive spiel and nonsense going on, that is the vault pack giveaway. So the Pad of Destiny comes out. Let's see who pulls this bad boy. And 3, 2, 1. It's number 19. It is Matt Fitzwater. Matt Fitzwater, vault pack number 3. It's only number 3 because last week I had 3 to go out. Right then. Matt, congratulations, brother. That is an incredible pack to be getting. Honestly, mate. Absolutely, mate. I'm made up for you, Fitz. I think it's Wowitz Fitz, isn't it? Wowitz Fitz. Wowitz Fitz. I think we all know you from the Discord. So, Fitz, congratulations, brother. A vault pack for you. Your number has come up big time. Right. That's that done. That's the vault. That's the ones from last week done. So now what we'll do is we'll showcase some cards. So from these 4 packs, we'll do the giveaways for next week from these 4 packs. And we'll also, I've got 4 vault packs to give away. Now, what I want to do is I want to keep 2 vault packs back for future giveaways. As I say, this is the last batch here and now, but I want to keep 2 back for a future giveaway just so we can go the original vault packs. Here we go, we've got to give those away. So today, I've got my last one that I purchased with my own money in here. So I'll let one of you lovely people choose that. And I'll also let you guys choose which one is going to be next week's giveaway as well. So I'm going to say out some names out of the chat. Probably going to be Francois, one of them. Let's face it, because you know he is the creator after all of the game. And then what we'll do is we'll go through those and see what gold we can pull this time, because there was some amazing pulls last week with these ones. So here we go. These are the showcase ones for this week. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. So put you there. Right then. So we have the Icons of Destiny. There's a few things you can recognise in there from the actual game itself. Not least, we've got the Dark Screen Games logo, which Dark Screen Games in the chat is Mr. Francois, the creator. We've also got a bunch of random icons, but we've also got a few ability icons in there as well, namely these ones. So this is a multi-target, 1 coin cost. During this turn, target creature acquires 1 or more abilities that you can select from the ones below. So again, can buff your creatures quite nicely with this rank 3 imminent. Dun, 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 dun. Is there another VP giveaway? Yeah. Yeah, so we've just done last week's one, and we're going to do this week's one, which is going to be the last one out of this batch, and then there'll be ones in the future, Raf. So not to worry, mate. There will be more VP giveaways. Incubator, we've had this one before. Remove all time charge counters. Their effects are activated immediately and for free. Flip success for the coin. If 1 disease spreads or is triggered as a result of Incubator, draw 2 cards and your summoners gain 2 HP each. So again, not too bad. Talion. So during this turn, when a creature is destroyed by an opposing creature, the opposing creature dies too. Basically, retribution, straight up and down. For each creature that dies during this turn, you gain 2 ether. We have Blind. We've had this one before as well. During this turn, all creatures in play gain a -1/-1 charge counter. Flip success. During this turn, no opposing creature can block. Can destroy people's teams. Phoenix Destructor, very basic card. Just a creature. It goes out there and just nobbles people, basically. He's 3 attack, 2 defense. He's got, what's that? I think that's Reach, Fight Back, and Pierce. So, not bad at all. Great card to be playing. We've got a Robot Morpher. Again, one of the Morpher clan, but just morphs, particularly robots. We've got an Angelic Morpher, very much the Morpher pack today. When it comes in, Morphs Angels. We've got King the Great, fantastic summoner. Again, if you're with doors, if you like doors and you like how they block and attack and you've got those little nuances of play, King's the man for you. Until the end of your turn, closed doors may attack. Huge ability if you are buffing doors. Speaking of which, until the end of the turn, King gives a +2/+2 and indestructible to target door you control. There you go. So straight off the bat. And King duplicates one of your doors. Basically, the man just populates your field with a load of doors. Mind Control. So this is a control card, as you can probably imagine in the name. Take control of your target creature. This creature stays on its summoner's battlefield, but you can decide during its owner's turn whether it attacks or activates its actions and who it targets, importantly. So to maintain mind control at the beginning of your turn, flip for a success. If you maintain control, if you fail, game over. It goes back to the player's control. Great card, great card. Again, feel its destructor as a hollow. Lovely. And we have the Unslain as a hollow. That is a beautiful card. I think that's the standard art. The full alternate art is just his glowing face here. So the Unslain removes and may cancel a time charge on any constant target in play. That can be really, really bad news for someone playing Hourglasses and Cloverfields and things like that. Things with like charge counters that are just taking, well, just keep bringing it back, bringing it back, bringing it back. Especially if you can remove all of those counters and essentially remove the card from play. So place a charge counter on the Unslain. For each charge, your doors gain +1/+1. Once again, a nice little door buff, but different. It's like a multi-skilled guy. The Unslain forces each opponent to discard one card. If any of these discarded cards are imminent types, you may invoke them until the end of turn. So not only is he buffing doors, not only is he taking charge counters from other people's incantations, he's also stealing their imminence. I'm sure anyone can see that guy can be a real pain, like a real pain, but he's also great to have on your team. You want to be pairing him nicely with someone. Would I say king? I wouldn't say king too much, but he's in that pack, so it's quite good. Right, pack number 2. So we have, in fact, let's just get off the giveaway draw. We've done that. Let's bring it up full. There you go, guys. Is that better for you? Probably. Disinterest. Flip one coin flip success. Target creature loses all its actions. That is painful. That is painful. It can be really bad news for someone's game. Drop out. Flip one coin flip success. Target creature loses all its abilities. So it loses actions, it loses abilities. Those two in tandem can really cause someone some mischief. During this turn, target creature transmits a disease when it's blocked. Choose a disease on your battlefield and roll a d6 to choose and select which one of those. That can be real bad, especially if you get number 6, Dementia, and you suddenly gain control of their cards. Yeah, that's a good card to be playing. Passionate. We've had this one before, but I just love it. You know, you got the old school Pong, Pac-Man, PS1 right there, or PSX, should I say. You got all of these lovely things, arcades and whatnot. Amazing. During this turn, if the result of an action leads to a fail or a critical fail, there is no effect. A little bit of a sandbagger right there. A Burial as an angel, bog standard angel, pretty much 3/1. Constancy, so doesn't get affected by -1s. Got Pierce, so any excess damage over destroying another creature goes directly onto one summoner, and it's got flight on the celestial plane, so it can go flight over ground creatures. Okay, right. So we've had a lot of diseases over the last few weeks, but we haven't had trauma. Now, trauma, it's got this really strange eye art. Obviously, all the diseases are all based around eyes, but this one I always found a bit unnerving, disconcerting with that, like it's almost like it's been like moving too fast rapidly. So you can activate this action when a creature attacks you. So flip success, no coins, just a flip success. Target attacking creature gains trauma at the beginning of that creature's controller's turn. Flip for each creature with this disease. Success, destroy the traumatized creature. Owner of a trauma takes 2 points of damage on one of their summoners. That's big, you know. Basically destroys the creature and gives someone else 2 points of damage. That is pretty bad. Pretty bad. Right then. So moving on swiftly. Soldier in armor. They should do, hopefully. Right then. Soldier in armor. Flip one coin, flip success. Soldier in armor gives a +1/+1 charge counter to a target knight creature. And finally, Izzet, as his brother owes it, but Izzet removes an ability from target opponent's creature. Number 2, target. I mean, I don't really need to say much more than that. Izzet cancels target opponent creature's invocation and sends that creature to its owner's cemetery. That is a big counter, especially as a skill as well. So you just keep using it as and when you need. Is it reveals the top card of your target opponent's library? You may then evoke the revealed card or destroy it. You're stealing cards as well. Is it copies and activates any skill from another summoner you control, regardless of the current skill level of that summoner. Now you notice it says that you control. Usually you'd only have 2 summoners. But if you have a skill that you've managed to pilfer using another ability, or sorry, another immanent or incantation, there are a few out there, you can use that as well with this guy, regardless of the current skill level of that summoner. It's pretty amazing. So, Z or Z Howler, depending on where you're from, if you're from across the pond. So, Howler may not attack unless there is at least one other creature in your cemetery, or at least one creature, should I say. And in 1 coin flip success, Z Howler bounces the target zombie creature from your cemetery. So, it returns it straight to your hand. Great. Fantastic as a holo. We have a clone morpher. We all know what morphers do. Basically morph into another card. This one's just solely for clones. And then finally, we have Ozert. Ah, fantastic. So there you go, guys. That's the pairing right there. You've got Izzet and Ozert. So we've got light side, we've got dark side. Light side, dark side. Basically, the key differences with these ones. This one is all about creatures and abilities removal. This one's more actions and incantation removal. So there you go. Hi TG, how you doing, man? So that is this week's ones there. We've got the 3rd pack. Sorry guys, I'm just like literally waffling on about these cards. It's just so easy to get lost in them. And I really want to get, that's the worst part, is I really want to get to the vault packs again, because they're just awesome. Right, so Gremlin. So he's a rank infinite demon creature with flight. With, I'm not entirely sure what that is. I haven't come across that very much at all. Oh, there you go. It's possession. Possession. When this creature blocks or is blocked by a creature, take control of that creature at the end of the combat phase. The creature is untilted and placed on your battlefield until your opponent's next turn. So basically just takes him away from an opponent for a while. That's pretty cool. That's a nice little one. We've got rank infinites coming out our ears here. This is the cat's rank infinites. Diversion. So flip success. Until the end of turn, target creature can't block. There you go. Done. Pomp cat. Skeleton rank infinite. Success reanimation. When this creature dies, return to your battlefield with a +1/+1 charge counter. When it dies the second time, it's excluded. It's not going to your graveyard. It's not going anywhere else apart from the edge of the excluded thing. It's not going to your cemetery, should I say. Right then. We've got Nocturne. Rank infinite bats. This is the rank infinite pack of all time. 1 coin flip success. Nocturne deals 1 point of damage to target summoner and gives 1 HP to target summoner you control. There you go. Boom. Straight to a rare. From those commons to a rare. Amethyst Signet Ring. An equipment. As long as Amethyst Signet Ring is equipped, angel type creatures do double damage to you. Why you'd want that, I have no idea. However, 2 coins. During your turn, you can deal 1 point of damage to any opposing non-demon creature. So, that angels, if you're not playing against angels, doesn't really matter, because you pay 2 coins and you can deal 1 point of damage to any opposing non-demon creature. So as long as you're not facing angels and you're not playing demons, boom, you're absolutely golden with this time. The Reaper. At the beginning of the turn, if there are no creatures in play, destroy the Reaper. Fear the Reaper. 1 coin flip success, destroy target creature. If it fails, sacrifice one of your creatures. That double-edged sword, as always. Creatures destroyed in this way are replaced by rank infinite skeleton creatures, which is also a lot of fun. That is, you can tell what kind of deck that is going to be going in. So we've just seen Pomp Cat in the common ones. This is the guy who summons them, and he summon them. He summons them all the time. When he comes into play at the beginning of each cycle, summon a rank infinite cat creature. Meow. For a 1 coin flip success, until the end of turn, your cat creatures gain +1/+1. Meow. Then another 1 coin flip success, summon another rank infinite cat creature. Meow. Pomp Cats just all over the place. It is the most irritating card to play against, and I have a special hatred, but I love the fact that when you're playing it yourself, it's fantastic. We have another Signet Ring, the Signet Ring of Sacrifice. As long as the Signet Ring is equipped, you can sacrifice your creatures during your turn. It's a very important power, that is. So each creature sacrifice, give 1 HP to your summoners and add 1 coin to your stock. Amazing. The equipped summoner cannot gain any more HP than their starting HP, so it can't go over and above and just keep going up, obviously. But it is huge. If you've got a bunch of creatures, it's like, so for example, so the counter owner is like spamming your board with all of the cats forever, you can start just sacrificing them. You start to sacrifice all the way through and gain HP and coins just for your troubles. That is a fantastic card to have. Captive Skeleton. He loses. Well, he's got the ball and chain, so he's a captive. But as soon as if you pay 2 coins and flip for success, Captive Skeleton loses this and gains a +2/+2. So he suddenly becomes a 3/4 monster creature, skeleton creature. Big bad. He is a big bad. We have another morpher. We have the robots. They're back again. They're taking over. And finally, we have Mew. Oh, Mew. It's Francois' cat. So the owner, this is his cat. Here you go. So Mew is flight. It's got immunity, and it is a lightning element. Fantastic creature, imminent creature cat. So it can be played as an imminent, so at any point. For 1 coin flip success during your turn, you may bounce target card. So you may return that card back to your hand or the opponent's hand, whichever one you want to bounce. 1/6. This is a hugely powerful card for your cats. Rank 1 with a reason. So rank 1, all the ranks on the cards mean that's about as many as you can have in your deck. So rank 1, only 1. Reserved for the most powerful. That is fantastic. And let's do the last showcase cards, so we can then move on to the next giveaway. It should be glorious. It should be glorious. I'm really hoping to see some absolute gold in the vault packs. I mean, they always give gold, but I mean some real true amazingness. Right then, we've got Rage. So before we do that, more Rage during his turn, target creature gains Rage. Oh, you met him personally, the giraffe. Nice. Oh, the mille. So flip success. Rage gives a +1/+1 charge counter to the creature until the end of turn. You may flip again for free as long as you have a success. So it stacks upon that success. Rage gives an additional +1/+1 charge counter for each success until you fail. These counters last until the end of turn. So this can be really powerful if you've got a creature and you've got the luck, or you've got, for example, a flip success guarantee, Cloverfield, or something similar. This guy can then literally go flip. If you fail, flip. Instantly, you've just buffed your card into oblivion, and anyone facing it is going to get a lot of pain, especially if they've got Pierce. Etherization. From the time this card is played, players cannot use their ether until the end of turn. Target opponent's ether is reduced to 0. So you can just instantly take someone down. So we're playing 1-on-1, take them straight down. 2 coins, double your ether charges, and 1 coin cost, shuffle your library. So you can just instantly shuffle it. So there you go. Life cycle, flip success. Your summoners gain 1 HP for each creature in your cemetery. Can be great, especially used in a big creature deck that's just taking them. Especially with that sacrifice as well. Think about sacrificing, card for you. Fail, you get to draw a card. It's a win-win. Love it. Last Smile, creepy as hell. 1 coin flip success. Randomly select a card from your cemetery. If the card is a creature, summon it to your battlefield. If it's not a creature, return it to your hand. Again, win-win. Can't really lose with that one. A decoy door. Hansel and Gretel vibes all over it. The upcoming set. So this one is just called purely the alpha set, because there's not really much else you can call the alpha set. The next one is called Candy Apocalypse. So it's going to be strawberries and all this kind of things. We've seen a few spoilers. I've spoiled a few in my previous streams if you want to go and check them out. But this looks like it would fit right in with Candy Apocalypse. It can only block ground creatures 1/1 as a door. It's got a 2 coin cost. Target attacking creature deals no damage and cannot activate its actions this turn. As a rank 1 door. Oh, it can be really frustrating for someone. Really frustrating. You got the Winter Door for 1 coin flip success with a 3 block 0 attack. All creatures blocked by the Winter Door during this turn will be frozen. And frozen means creatures gain a -1/-1 charge counter while they are frozen. They tilt and cannot attack, block, or activate their actions. It can be a really annoying card to play against. Door to Heaven. So again, 2 coin flip success. Add a charge counter on Door to Heaven. For each charge, Door to Heaven gives a +1/+1 to all your angels. Literally sings. It's amazing. Like if you're playing angels, you got Lovia, you've got your angels, you've got gunnies coming out of your ears with their like rank infinites. There you go. or your angel creatures suddenly get that Arbarial, for example, +1/+1. And we've got Izzet, ooh, with his alt art. I love it. So you get a close up of his face. We've not going to go through him again with his abilities, but if you look at, let me see, do we have him? Yes, we do. If we pull him out here, so there you go. So that's Izzet in his full body, and that's his art. And as you can imagine, his brother Ozet equally has a similar card. So, Lollipop. I know this is a dupe, so if you're watching, we go for trades, man. We'll go for trades. We've got Food Training. Food Training enters the battlefield with a charge counter. For each charge, all of your food creatures or creatures equipped with food gain +1/+1. For a 2 coin cost, one of your summoners gains 1 HP for each food card in play. There you go. So if you're playing Master Chef, you're playing foods, that's the card you want to be playing. It's a huge, big boost to you. And finally, it's a Hollow Deny. It's not a legendary, but it might as well be. It's a together card, so you have to tilt both your summoners to be able to play it and use 2 cap points. Deny comes into play with 3 charge counters on it. We're talking about those charge counters removal. This is that kind of card. Once during your turn, spend a charge to make a target card inactive against you. For a 3 coin cost, add a charge counter to this incantation. So spend a charge to make a target card inactive against you. Anything that happens, you can just go, nope, deny. And that is that. Right then, guys, that's the 4 showcase cards. Again, amazing. And it's like, I'm sure you guys agree, these are some of the most beautiful cards I've ever come across in my entire TCG, I want to say career, experience, just time with TCGs. The artwork on them and the quality of the cards, I mean, I'll show you in a second as well what I mean by the gilt edges. So before, they were just white edges as you have any cards. Now, you get this shiny, oily shine, and it's fantastic. It's beautiful. So, showcase cards, we'll stick them over here. We shall now move on to the, which we shall move on to your cats are strange. In what way? Are they obeying? Right. Vault pack, not vault pack, what am I talking about? Giveaway pack number 1. So this is the number 1 pack for next week. One of you lovely guys is going to receive this, and I shall pick up this as well. So there you go. Here we go. So I'm hoping we're going to see some legendary cards come out in this one. So instantly, this reeks of doors. It's a door pack. Here we go. Repair Hammer. Summon target door from your cemetery back to your battlefield. I can't really specify much more than that. It is literally get your doors back from the cemetery. Lovely. I'll move this up here so we can get some of this in. We have Money Battle. This is a really interesting card, and it was one of the hardest cards to reword because there's so much information you've got to get in there. It's quite difficult to get it all on the card without it just becoming overwhelmed with text. So target a constant card and make the first bid. Let the auction begin. So you're auctioning straight away. The player who offers the highest sum of coins wins the auction. They must then pay said amount. They decide what will happen to the targeted card. So you play this card, you start an auction on someone else's card. You know, if you're playing a multiplayer game or someone else's card, it's up to them. You know, it's basically a multiplayer card anyway. You wouldn't want to play this one-on-one because they're just going to outbid you, potentially. They decide what will happen to the target card. Nothing. So could easily defend if you're willing to pay the highest amount. Destruction goes straight to the graveyard, to the cemetery, should I say, sorry. Exclusion, straight to the exclusion zone. Not getting that card back. Or you can change control. So you can basically take control of that card if you'd like. But to do that control, you must pay your bid twice. So if you're bidding 5 coins just to outbid everyone else, you want to take control of the card, you got to pay 10 to get in control of that card. But then it stays yours for as long as you've got control of it, of course. Oh, until it's destroyed anyway. So there you go. So it's quite a wordy card, and it was quite tricky to get it all down to just that. But I think we did quite a good job with that. So well done to, I think it was Rise TCG Guild who did that one. So well done to you, mate. Treasure, gain 3 ether and gain 3 coins. enough there. That is awesome. Wanted. So multi-target. For every 1 coin you spend, you can put a 3 coin bounty counter on target creature. When this creature dies, add the coin value to your stock for each bounty counter. So if you want to put 3 bounty counters on an entire front row of cats, definitely cats, you put it all on the cats and then destroy all those cats. Say you had 3, boom, you've just made yourself 9 coins. So it can be a really cool card to play, especially if you're running low on coinage. Necromancer Skeleton. So for a 2 coin cost, can bounce a target skeleton creature from your cemetery. Yeah, it's quite nice just to be able to pay 2 coins and get whichever skeleton you want back. For a 1 coin, transform 3 rank infinite skeletons you control, so the rank infinite creatures of this one, of this type, into 1 rank infinite 4/4 skeleton with Horde. Big power. Love it to bits. We've got Vahuya. We've got, she's an angel, of course. Obviously, I don't think I need to explain that, but she's definitely an angel. For a 1 coin flip success, cancel the target imminent invocation. Very good counter. Obviously, especially with the flip, it makes it a little less potent, but still potent nonetheless. For a 2/3 creature as well. If it fails, add a -1/-1 charge counter to another creature you control. If no target is available, Vahuya deals 1 point of damage to each of your summoners. So that action can be a real pain, like for you as a user as well, rather than just being the opponent. Demonic Skull. Flight. Demonic Skull gains +1/+1 for each skeleton creature on your battlefield and in your cemetery. Yeah, it can be really powerful. Well, if you're playing later in the game. Amazing. So we've got Izzet, we've got Ozet, we've got Ozet, we've got Izzet, we've got Ozet, we've got Izzet. All over the place. So the dark version of Izzet. Now this one is one of my preferable ones because he removes actions rather than abilities. Abilities are amazing, like, can be used correctly, if used correctly and the right timing, can be amazing. But actions are so potent. Removing them and taking them away from your opponent's control is very key. So Ozet would get my votes on better. So what a pull. Very well done to whoever gets this one. Oh, the spellcasters. These are beasts. Controlling a game in these ones, this is like playing blue in MTG. It just really annoys people that you've suddenly got a rank 1 spellcaster while this incantation is in play. Only rank 1 cards can be played. As I've just said, your ranks determine how many of the cards can be in your deck. If you've got a deck full of random cards and you're just banking on a rank 1 turning up, and suddenly you can only play rank 1s and your hand is full of rank 4s, 3s, 2s, it really screws up your game. But next time you draw, exclude rank 1 spellcaster, so therefore it's not on the field forever, it's only in it for 1 cycle. So literally it goes around. So if you're playing just you and your mates, his turn is pretty much null and void unless he's got a rank 1 he wants to play. If you're playing with you and all of your friends in your multiplayer game, it can be real big pain for everyone involved. Oh, you've got On Fire. So this one is a door, and it's a beautiful glitter hollow. I mean, really pretty glitter hollow. Look at that. So again, a rank 1 door. For a 1 coin flip success, this door inflicts 2 points of damage to target creature. For a 3 coin flip success, this door inflicts 1 point of damage to all creatures in play. Can be brutal. As a door as well for a 2/2. If your doors can suddenly attack, that's the way. And finally, oh, it's a rare again. Oh, and what a rare it is. Oh, that is a beautiful rare. Purity, rank 1 incantation, multi-target. Multi-target means that you can play that action as long as you've got the coins and this part of the card is in play. You can play this as many times as you want. It's a staple. Basically, you must have this card in your deck because for 2 coin cost, you can bounce someone's cards back to them. So if they've got incantations that are really making your life a pain, this is the card you want to play. You've got 2 coins, right? Take that back, return it to your hand, and then suddenly you go for it. Exactly right. Yeah. Oh, you don't have money? Too bad. I'll take your card. There you go, guys. Purity. So, from the first giveaway pack, some absolute gold. You've got a summoner, you've got Ozet as a summoner, you've got Purity as a hollow. That's fantastic. And you've got some really big cards in there. You've got the rank 1 spellcaster as well as a hollow. Amazing. Amazing. So, good luck to whoever gains this on next week, or good luck to all of you entered into next week's draw. I should put this. I'm going to put this over here. So number 2. Put you down there. Already pre-numbered as well. We've got this one. Here she be. And we got some rank infinites on the draw straight off the bat. We've got our rank infinite skeletons. So as we said with that necromancer skeleton last time, with the last pack, if you get 3 of these, you can turn it into a lot better, more than the sum of its parts, should I say. So it's not just +1. It's not a rank 1. It's not a 1-1 attack and defense. It's suddenly 3 of them become a 4-4. So rather than 3-3, they go straight to 4-4. We've already seen it, and we've also seen Nocturne. A rank 3 spellcaster. So the spellcasters are coming out. So whereas the rank 1 only allows you to play rank 1 cards, this one, it only allows you to play rank 3s. Again, pain in the ass. A real big pain in the ass. But not too bad. Not too bad. That's the reason why it's a rank 3 for a rank 3 spellcaster. Basic clone, rank infinites. Again, we've got mind control, much the same as that last holo we had again. And so we got that as an uncommon. Golden Mirror. So this is the first time I think we pulled this one. Cancel target action activated by an opponent. Then you may use the action's result as if you owned it. Oh, that's going to be brutal, especially if someone's playing some big actions against you. Straight up. That's an effect, so it has no cost whatsoever. 1 coin flip success, the Golden Mirror returns to the top of your library. So because it's an imminent and it's not going to stay out there, you can then flip success and then have it back on top of your library. So therefore, next time you draw, you've got it ready to go again. You got a Mirror of Ugly. It's very much a mirror pack. I don't think we've had a mirror pack before. Target attacking creature takes its own damage. Pretty much the same as a mirror, what you'd expect. 1 coin flip success, the Mirror of Ugliness returns to the top of your library. Straight up again. Ooh, big pull, big pull. This is his standard art, Aliol Dagnus. The disease summoner. He's all about diseases. He summons a rank infinite spirit creature. He then gives, I think that's dementia to a target opponent's creature. He gives trauma to a target opponent's creature, and finally he gives madness to a target opponent's creature. Now, dementia is pretty bad. Trauma, as we saw a minute ago, can be brutal. Madness, if used correctly, if you give someone madness and then you use pandemic on their cards and they're all of the same type, madness essentially lets you take control of that card. You literally just go, yoink, that's my card now. I'm going to use that against you for whatever. If you then spread madness to all of the cards on their field, boom, you have suddenly got yourself a whole squad and they're left defenseless. Alior Dagnus, what amazing. Oh, amazing! Ultra Laser Unicorn, one of my favourite cards because it's just such a beast, as well as it looking absolutely incredible in a glitter holo. I mean, look at that. That's so awesome. It's a unicorn. It's a 3-1, so it's a big hitter coming out of the gate straight off the bat. It's got reach, it's got pierce, so it can literally, much like trample in MTG if you ever played MTG, any excess damage done to that. So say its defense is 1 and it hits for 3, the extra 2 damage will go straight onto one of the summoners. And you've also got the distance as well, so you can reach and attack flying creatures. There you go. 1 coin flip success. Ultra Laser Unicorn deals 2 points of damage to target opponent's creatures or door, potentially destroying them as well. So for a 1 coin flip success, you can just potentially knock people out or do enough damage so that your 3 will then kill them. Amazing. What a card to pull. We've got a holo rank 3 spellcaster. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful card. We've seen it before though. And finally, ooh, it's Kronos. Kronos as a holo is just, that's pretty stunning. That is shiny beyond shine, beyond shine. Look at that. So Kronos, lightning bolts, distance flying. 1 coin flip success, bounce the last card that performed an action. So any card that performed an action, turn it to the hand. Fail, all your opponents discard a card. Can be a real pain in the ass. 3-3 as is attack and defense. Beauteous, absolutely beautiful. Those cards are stunning. That is a big holo pack for me. I would love to have got any of those hollows in there, because they are just stunners, especially under the lights. It looks incredible. Well done, and good luck to everyone who gets that, and again, well done in advance to number 2's winner next week. Number three. So this one, let's rip it open a little bit more so we can get the cards out nicely. Okay, so we've got Repair Hammer again as a starter, straight off the bat. So, summon target door from your cemetery back to your battlefield. Doors. We've got another money battle. Okay, fantastic. It's the auction card. Give us your cash. Felix the Destructor, the cat. We've already had you. We've had Wanted as well. This is just Dupe Central. Love it. We've got Life Temple. We haven't had this one this week. We've had it many times before, and I cannot sing the praises of this card enough. Again, it's a staple for most decks that you're going to be playing. It's a rank 2, so you can have 2 in your deck. Each cycle, your summoners gain 1 HP. For a 0 cost flip success, so any turn that's not yours, so if you're playing a multi-battle, anytime anyone's turn moves on, you get to flip your coin for this success as an action. Your summoners gain an HP. If you're using a card such as Water Orb, then your healing is doubled, so you can potentially gain 2 HP. It's a great card to have, just basically gaining you HP, farming you HP as the game progresses. It's a great card to have. Undead Army. Whenever one of your summoners that suffers damage, summon a rank infinite skeleton creature for a 1 coin flip success. Deal 1 point of damage to that target summoner. I mean, there you go. Whenever your summoners suffer damage, summon an infinite skeleton creature. Enough said, really. I mean, you know, we're not going to beat around the bush. Play that with skeletons, basically. All over that with the skeletons. Clone Army. 2 coin flip success. Summon 2 rank infinite clone creatures. There you go. For 4 charges of Ether Charge, during your opponent's turn, activate cloning for all your creatures that have the ability. So that can be huge with a clone army. So cloning essentially duplicates. It's a flip. It depends on the flip, of course, but if you fail, then both your clones die. So if you have 1 clone, you activate cloning, you flip for it. If you succeed, boom, you've got your next clone. Duplicate clone, should I say. But if you fail, the original clone dies and you don't get a duplicate. So it is a double-edged sword, but can be managed. For 4 charges, if you've got all your clones on the field and all of them suddenly activate a clone ability, you're pretty much going to, unless you've got really bad luck, you should be pretty good, pretty well off. But, you know, never say never. Oh, it's upside down. This is a packing error, I would say, if it's an error at all. But we shall move on to Fly Mr. Groove. It's Trauma again. Trauma, a fantastic disease to be playing, especially if you've got Mr. Ali or Dagmus, as in the previous packs. Flying Mr. Green, common flight. It's got the cats, the diversion, should I say, ability, and it's also got immunity, so it won't get any diseases. It's a 2/2 creature. Enough said there. Skeleton King. This guy is amazing. I'm not going to say who he's using with. I don't think I need to. I think that's it's just being ridiculous if I have to. But Skeleton King enters the battlefield with a charge counter. For each charge, your other skeleton creatures gain +1/+1. Instantly buffs them. For each time the Skeleton King attacks or blocks, he summons a rank infinite skeleton under your control. So he can be making it bigger, better, all the way through for all your skeletons. Plus he's got Resurrection, plus he's got Pierce, plus he's immune to all diseases. Incredible. Incredible card. And finally, it's Ozet as a hollow, the Glitter Hollow. Looking incredible there, Ozet. I'm not going to go through him again. We've already been through him twice this evening. So there you go. That is pack number 3 for whoever wins that one. You've got a bunch of decent cards. Unfortunately, I don't need to go through them all because we've already discussed half of them this stream. Dun, 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 dun. Get it back in the pack. There you go. That is pack number 3. Pack numero 3. And finally, number 4. Number 4, and then we're going to select the 2 vault packs. Well, the one that I'm going to be giving away, and then I'm going to let one of you lucky people select the last one of mine, which I did pay for and buy. Thank you, Terry. It's good to meet you as well. I'm really looking forward to receiving the Kickstarter stuff. Great job today. Thank you very much, Terry. Right, Ease Door. What are you? Get off my hand. Ease Door. This door can only block ground creatures. Opening this door gives fight back, I think, to target creature. 1 coin flip success. Target summoner you control gains 2 HP. There you go. For a 2 coin flip success, target creature or door gains a +1/+1 charge counter. So it's a 1/3 door. It's a good door to have. For the artwork makes it look really kind of like unassuming, but target summoner you control gains 2 HP, heals your summoner, and then gains a +1 +1/+1 charge counter. I mean, it can be big bad. Big bad for news for someone else anyway. Pandora's Door. If you're playing with Ali or Dagnus and his diseases, this is the one. For a 4 coin cost, you essentially get Pandemic, the card Pandemic. Target disease in play on the battlefield is transmitted to all cards that share a type with the original disease card. So if they're playing Angels and they've populated their whole board battlefield with Gunnies and Abarials and all the Angel types going out there, you know, you suddenly get Madness from Ali or Dagnus's 4th skill. So get his 4th skill, cast Madness. You then give your little Pandora's Door 4 coins for it to cast Pandemic. You've given Madness to that one. You bring that across your board. You also then take all of the rest of them as well. And you've suddenly got a bunch of Angels that you never owned, and you're just attacking them. They're defenseless, defenseless hordes. So big card to be playing. Very much the combo. Shroud Prophecy. Add a number of coins to your stock equal to the number of creatures in your cemetery. Again, anything that's going in your cemetery. If you're playing a big creature deck, very clever to be playing that one as well. Wolem. One that we haven't really had much of, I don't think, in these streams, which is a bit strange because he's only a common, but he's not been that common in this. Just a creature, monster creature with advantage, a 1 coin flip success. Until the end of turn, Wolem gains that rage, so it builds up, you know, the flip, keep flipping basically. As long as you get successes, you can give him +1/+1 until you fail. And then for another coin flip success, 1 coin flip success, until the end of turn, Wolem gains reach. I think it's reach, and that means you can attack Angels and Celestials and anyone with flying. Wolem, there you go. Undead Army, we've already had. I've discussed this one before. We've got Silence. Choose an effect during the target opponent's turn. They cannot invoke imminent cards while Silence is under your control. During your turn, the target opponent cannot invoke imminent cards while Silence is under your control. To keep Silence in play, you must pay 1 coin at the beginning of each cycle, otherwise destroy it. So there you go. So, can't invoke imminent cards while Silence is under your control. Pretty much straightforward. And you've also got Clone Army, so once again, with the cloning. And then we've got Lust. Oh, it's a 7 deadly sin. Wow, awesome. So, Lust. All angel creatures become demon creatures. Can be bad, especially if you're sitting there going, I've got buffs for angels, but I've got nothing for demons. They lose the constancy ability, which basically means that they can't. The constancy means they can't have -1/-1s placed on them. So if they lose that, suddenly they're free. Deal 1 point of damage for each converted angel to the owner. So 1 point of damage to his summoners. So could be potentially big bad. Also one of the 7 deadly sins. It's a great set right there. Kilaz. Kilaz is during your turn, tilt Kilaz to open or close a door. He's just a keeper. Standard, 1 attack, 3 defense. Very much just a keeper, a door keeper. Demonic Skull, as we've said before, it gains +1/+1 for each skeleton creature on your battlefield in your cemetery. Looking beautiful as a hollow, with that lovely little shimmer going around in the background. Rainbows. And finally, it is it's a rare. It's not a legendary, but it's a rare. But it is a good rare. It's one that we haven't seen at all, really. Gold Mine. A door. It is a door, even though it doesn't look like such. You may place creatures in the gold mine. For each creature in the gold mine, you gain 1 coin during your restoration phase. So as you begin your turn, you draw or you do your bits and pieces, you'll gain a coin for each creature that's stuck in this mine. Creatures in the gold mine cannot attack, defend, or activate their actions. If the gold mine is destroyed or excluded, creatures inside will also be destroyed. So it can be pretty bad. Closing or bouncing gold mine returns all creatures to the battlefield. Retrieving a creature from the gold mine will give it invocation sickness. So it's not that you can use this to get over invocation sickness either. So it's a real big one. If you're really strapped for cash and you really need it, then you'd be putting some creatures in there. But I mean, for me, it's not one that I'm going to be playing a hell of a lot of. But it is a beautiful card and can be done. Exactly, Jasper. Loving that art on it. So there you go, my friends. It is all done and dusted from the Sample 2's giveaway on that front. Unfortunately, that is the last one of this box. I will be speaking to Francois, who's literally just, as I said in the introduction to this stream, I didn't realise Francois would be here, so I said, well, this would be the pretty much the penultimate episode of Harley's giveaways, because I've basically run out of the box. I've got nothing else to give away. I've got nothing else. And then Francois was like, well, you want some more? And I was like, we'll talk about it in a minute. We'll just talk about that later. And I'm sure he's going to probably have DM'd me by the end of this. But what I do have, Vault Packs. These Vault Packs, again, guys, if you're just joining now, these Vault Packs are part of the first batch. There is a second batch. It has been announced on the 26th of May. The 26th of May, you can get your hands on a Vault Packs. There is a link to the shop, I think, Dark Screen Games, right here. He's going to find something. Thanks, Francois. There is a link to the shop on here, so we will, you know, basically there'll be, if you, as long as you go on join the Discord, all the announcements, there'll be a lot of hype going on, especially on the Discord channels. So basically there'll be countdowns and everything like that. People will go in. Just to let you know that they did sell out within, I think it was about 3 hours, 4 hours. Like, it wasn't very long at all. And so you guys have got to get in there fast. But these ones are from that one. I've got one in here that I paid for myself and I bought, and I'll let you guys select which one. But I also have one that I need to give away, and there's two, whichever ones that are left over, which I will be saving for another stream. Sorry guys, I've got a bit of hay fever, so my eye is itching like mad. I've got to keep my fingers out of it. Right then. So, there you go, guys. Francois, give me a number. Well, basically choose one. Choose one of these lovely packs, and that will be the giveaway pack for this evening. So just basically 1, 2, 3, or 4. Whichever one, Francois, on you. And while we're waiting for the lag to catch up, I'm just going to sit here and stare at you really awkwardly. No, I'm not joking. Yeah, I'm just going to kind of wax lyrical about how amazing this game is. It's just insane. And there it is. 3. So, number 3, we shall put this one to this side here. I think you'll buy one this time, Raf. Seeing all the vault openings really gives it. Yeah, I know, honestly, right. I bought 3. So I opened one in the rip room on the Discord. Just as soon as I got them, I was like, right, I need to open one, at least like one right now. So I opened one in the rip room and got I got a unique card. It's like a test card of Return, but a French test card from the very first ones. It was all uneven around the edges. It was incredible, incroyable. So yeah, absolutely amazing. And then I've opened one last week. So yeah, this is my final one. Well, not this one. This one is for the giveaway. Here we go then. The best thing about these vault packs, you can tell how rare some of the stuff is because they come sleeved. Some of them do anyway. Right, so here we go. Where is that? That's here. Right, I've got my little piece of paper. See, VP. Right, so Magic Seal. This is a Sample 2 standard card Magic Seal. So this is one of the Sample 2s that we've been opening, and it is just, it's amazing. I haven't had this one yet so far. So Magic Seal, I don't think I've given this away. I don't think I've got it in my little collection either. So the equipped door untilts at the beginning of your turn. So there you go. So you can just literally untilt him. There you go. As a 1. So Sample 2s, if we go to the hold on a second. Let's bring up the print run, should I say? And here we go. So we've got the standard slots. So this is, I'm just going to go through the slots for you guys, anyone who hasn't seen this before. So the standard slots consist of the first test print light black border French cards. So these are the first cards that were ever tested in French, anything like that. You've also got a chance to get any French cards from the standard set. So that's another one. There's 306 of them. You've got sample 1 cards, and then you've got 400 sample 2 cards as your first slot. So this is one of the sample 2s. So the next slot, this is the Patreon one. So the Patreon ones I was talking about earlier, that runs, thank you Raf, from March till August. Patreon/Prestige. So July and August were Prestige. March, April, May and June were all Patreons. All populations, so Prestige population 200, May and June populations 250 and 350. So for the Patreon ones, here you go. Oh, it's a glitter hollow. A glitter hollow the fall. So this one, I know for a fact, it actually goes the other way. So it's actually inverted. It's a mirror reverse. So on the actual set itself, it turns the other way, and you can see the little zombie dudes falling off the cliff as well. So this is special, beyond special. And look at that glitter. It's just lovely. Rainbow glitters. So 3 coin flip success, destroy all creatures of a chosen type. Fail, target opponent defines for you the type of creature to destroy. So basically the target opponent decides what cards he wants to destroy. But regardless of what the card does, we're not here for that today. We're here for these vault packs. We're just here for this Patreon in 2022. It's also pre-texturing. So if you look on the cards here, they're textured. So this is pre-texturing. This is more of a glossy finish here. And Francois thought it would be better, and I agree, it is much better for handling to have the textured, because these glossy ones, they kind of had a habit sticking together, especially when you're shuffling or just sorting through a pack. So there you go, Mr. Vault Pack number 2. So let's move on. It's a rare, I know it's a rare. So these are all samples. So sample 1 first print test with cold gold stamp, so it's 150 of those. You got a sample 1 second print test with a hot gold stamp, population 150. And then you've also got sample collectors and sample 2 hollows as well. So this one is a sample collectors. Nice. So sample collectors, population 400 of these. So let's go 400. Oh my god, I just saw some gold. Saw some gold there. Destructor. So this one is a beauteous card. As you can see in the collectors ones, all hollows in the collectors. This is a sample collectors. I think that's what I spoke about it earlier. Basically, a bunch of collector's boxes went out to streamers, anything, and basically anyone who could get the word of Rise out there. And this is one of them. So it's post texturing. It's got the actual glossy bits as well. So it's like one of the first ones where you actually saw the potential of the cards and what they were actually going to become. It is a fantastic bit of history to have, especially as a hollow rare with this gold embossing. Together card, it's not just anything, it's powerful. It's also one of the big things that you can see is before the rewording. So back in November and December, we went through each of the cards in the set and reworded them just to give them a bit more pop, a bit more of a translation that's like read a bit better for English speakers as well, and made them a lot more easy to understand just from a quick glance as well. So this one, as you can see, is just before that. So there was a lot of like not capitalized wording, so targeted constant card players destroyed, so destroyed would be a capital as well, and constants as well, just to kind of give it a little bit more of a pop, making sure there's capitals in there so people can understand how to read the cards better and after that. So this is pre that. So there you go, bit of history right for you there. Now this these cards, these are incredible. Watch this now. This is a sleeved one straight away. So Badass clone. Check out that hollowing effect right there. Look at that. Badass clone. So these are the collector's cards. These are all with this lovely nice border. Not all with these things. These are very much a test card. Big time test. These things are, let me just have a look. Let's see what the pop is on that. Slot test. So Rainbow Waves test card design. So 150, all population 5. So there you go. That's how rare these ones are. These ones, So you've got Francois' embossed signature. You've got the collector down the bottom. It's the kind of rainbow silvery kind of thing on the border, but also these lovely heat live waves. Pure test card. I mean, literally, they weren't released, but don't go out there. These are pure tests, and these are, as I've just said, like rocking horse poo. They are population 5s each. So congratulations, whoever's got this one. And finally, the Lenny, the lenticular, population 25, regardless of what it is. It is Harnia. Oh, it's a crystal Harnia. Is that a crystal Harnia? I believe it is. Is that a crystal Harnia with the... Because I've got that bluing on it. Wow. With the pin-up as well. With the... I mean, yeah, definitely a pin-up. Let me double check this. Crystal lenticular... No, crystal lenticular Harnia, maybe? Is Harnia run among crystals? No. Pin-up version. It could be just Harnia pin-up. I think it is. Population 25, regardless. Either way, there you go, guys. Look at that. So, once more, just flicking through. Yeah, that is definitely the pin-up Harnia. You can't really get away from the pin-up there. Straight up. Boom. There you go. So, you've got your population 5 card there. Population 5 ever. Pin-up Lenny. There you go. Thank you, Francois. It's always good having the creator on hand just to answer any questions. Like, literally, especially on stream, you're like, oh, thanks, Francois. Right. But there you go. That is the Vault Pack giveaway for this coming week. And so next weekend, we will sort out whoever gets that one. Woo! Right then. And as we've got you here anyway, Francois, go on and choose my last one. 1 to 3, please, if you can. That pin-up Lenny. It threw me off just because it was like a, you know, because you got the bluing as well. Because I got the crystal lenticular last time I did this, so the crystal one was kind of a blue Lovia, she had blue eyes and all that kind of thing. It was very pretty, dead pretty. But yeah, it's pretty good. I'm just waiting for a number, and we're gonna do it. We're gonna get it. 2, right, middle. Here we go. And these 2 will be locked away. These go into my personal vault. Thank you, Francois. Bonsoir, Francois. I will see you next time, and we'll do this. But these are going to go into the personal vault, and we shall have these for another giveaway. Hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. And that shall be amazing. Right then. Here we go. Let's have a look at this one. I mean, to be fair, the 2 I've opened, my only ones that I've opened, have been absolute gems. Right then, so this one is Wealth Prophecy. It is a sample 2, pretty much standard. So we all know what happens with these ones. This is just sample 2, like we've been doing it all evening. So add 2 coins to your stock for each creature that died this turn. There you go, Wealth Prophecy. And then the Patreon. Oh, it's a beautiful Patreon. It is. Oh, it's a pixel art. Here you go. So Patreon 38. So I'm going to say May, June, maybe, depending. I don't know. I don't know off the top of my head. Catacombs as a holo as well. Oh, it's a beautiful card. Look at that. That is amazing. That shimmering. Is that the Aurora? I'm not sure. But it is amazing. Look at that. So we've got the I'm loving the pixel text as well. So you've got pixelated text with the Catacombs symbol and artwork. Oh, that's just beautiful. I love that. Absolutely made up with that one. So we've also got a sample C. So a collector sample, Mind Control, which is lovely. Ooh, I saw a bit of gold there. I saw a bit of gold, guys. I saw a bit of gold. Got excited. Right then. Just like, Mind Control. Take control of target creature. This creature stays on its summoner's battlefield, but just decide what it does. So we know what happens with this one. It's a beautiful scene. Oh my god. A devastation. As a gold. I think that's a mirror. Yeah, it is a mirror gold, because you can see basically my face and my camera and everything in it. So it's a mirrored gold devastation collector's card. So much like the one we've just seen with the rainbow, this one is the golden version. So I mean, you can definitely see it's just gold, but you've still got the embossed signature, you've got the collectors, you've also got all of this stuff. He has changed it now, so it has changed from a mirror finish gold where you can see everything that's kind of there, but he's changed it to a more dull, not matte, but just a bit less, so it's not so glowing up in your face kind of thing. And then finally, I know, unreleased. KR, it's unreleased. Yeah, I'm just going to stand here for a second and just to bask in the glory of the gold. And then finally, can't do it. Finally for a Lenny, here we go. It is, oh, what is that? Oh, it's a Kickstarter Lenny. Don't. Oh, it's Iris. Yes. Oh my God. Oh, thank you, Francois, for selecting this one. I have wanted Iris since day one. Iris. Oh, Iris is the... I mean, where is it? Here we go. Look. Iris. She is the literal poster child of the whole game. She's only available in the Kickstarter. Only available in the Kickstarter. Her Lenny isn't coming out, I don't think. It is a Kickstarter Lenny, and it is, yeah, it's population 25. I don't know where he's going to release these, or if he is going to release it. I know, honestly, KR, literally my Lenny chase. It was my one chase that I wanted from all of this was just Iris. Oh my God, yeah, she is a beauty, and I love the fact that she's also got her own little close-up art with the little clover. But yeah, Summoner Iris from the Kickstarter campaign. Oh, beautiful. As my final vault pack as well is just, it's just icing on the cake, guys. As soon as it started going up, I was like, green. Oh, green Kickstarter. Oh, it's definitely Iris. So, Iris allows all players to draw a card. She's a benevolent soul. She's lovely, magnanimous. She's just beautiful. Iris allows you to retry your luck on a failed action. We've reworded that, but basically, yeah. So, if you flip for a success or a fail, use this skill. You can have a retry. You can basically make it whatever you want. Iris causes critical success or failure on a targeted action. Sorry. So, no, I have mixed that up. Iris allows you to retry your luck on a failed action. So basically, you can flip again. It doesn't mean that you guarantee your critical success or fail. You just flip again. The critical success or fail, the crit success fail, is whether she basically forces it to be a critical success or whatever. And there you go. We're a 7 HP little Iris of the poster of Rise. Wow. There you go. So we've got Iris unreleased. I've got Devastation unreleased. We've got Mind Control from the sample collector sample, should I say. We've got a pixelated Catacombs Hollow from the Patreon, and we've got a Wealth Prophecy from this one. I'm just going to put them back out because I just need to look at them forever. I'm going to put them out like this. Here you go. So there you go, guys. And honestly, once more, the value in these vault packs is just insane. Like, Iris by herself is probably going to be worth... I mean, I'm going to hazard a guess, just going on eBay prices at the moment, it's just crazy. It's probably about 3 times as much as you probably spend on one of these vault packs. I have no idea, but like, this is me just spitballing out there. These packs are full, chock full of value. And they're coming back out again. Second batch, 26th of May. You've got to get on it. It's going to be in the Discord for a link. So, sorry, the link for the Discord is in the description of this live stream. I believe I've got the link to the store as well. So there'll be a literally, I think it's usually about 7 p.m. UTC, 2 p.m. EST, regardless, like some point of that. It'll be on the 26th, which I believe is a Friday. Might be, I'm not sure. But either way, they'll be going on sale in the shop. And as soon as they're gone, they sell like hotcakes. They sell within 3 hours, 4 hours, I think the last one was. They're gone. So, guys, get in if you can. They are absolutely phenomenal. And I hope I've just shown you that in that pack. And plus the giveaway pack as well. Plus, I've got 2 packs that I will be sitting on for now until I get some more giveaway stuff. So, with that all being said and done, guys, thank you so much for watching. It's been a great thing to have you guys here each week. It's been a great fun seeing the same faces, talking to new guys, getting these cards out to new people that, you know, wouldn't have potentially had never seen the game before. It's been fantastic. Next weekend I will do the last draw for this batch and draw a line under it then, and then I will be keeping you guys. Probably won't be doing any more streams up until the point that I get some more stuff. As I've said, Francois has already said in this chat tonight that he might be able to get some more stuff out to me. And I said, if you've got any stuff, mate, send it my way. I'll get it out to the guys. So potentially might be able to carry on, but wait, watch this space. Anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this stream as much as I've enjoyed making it. Take care, and we'll see you guys soon. Take care, man. Bye-bye.